The FIFA Confederation Cups mark the moment when football takes center stage in Russia.
If Russia is taking centre stage as it prepares to host next year's Football World Cup, as the first African to be made FIFA Secretary General and the highest ranked woman in world football, Senegal's Fatma Samoura is attracting her own fair share of attention. We were given exclusive access to the First Lady of Football herself.
How much of a sense do you get that the Russians are even more determined to make the Confederations Cup, the World Cup, a success?
Well, first, we don't work on stereotype as the administration of football. We do work on reality on the ground, and from what I've seen and what has been reported on a daily basis through the news is that people are still very enthusiastic when it comes to football, and Russia is not exception.
Both the Russian World Cup organisers and FIFA have faced plenty of questions ahead of next year's tournament, from the initial concerns about the integrity of the bidding process to more recent fears over the threat of hooliganism and racism within Russian football.
As an African woman, from your experiences here in Russia, how have you found it?
Well, so far I can say that I'm not on the pitch, so I haven't had a really chance to see in-depth the issue, but definitely for our sustainability and diversity unit, it's a big issue in headquarters, and definitely for FIFA, it's zero policy tolerance.
Do you think they're taking it seriously enough? Do they understand the issue here in Russia?
Well, definitely the Russian authorities are taking it very seriously.
One of the criticisms of Samoura when she joined FIFA was her lack of football background, but seeing her in this scenario, she more than holds her own. Football gets a bad press in terms of its treatment of women, in terms of sexism. Given what you know from your other aspects of work, how bad is football compared to politics, say?
I cannot compare both, because in every aspect of the sport and the political life, you have positive development and you have also some drawback. What I can say that when it comes to really women positioning within the football, we have a long way to go.
They say, though, don't they, that politics and football shouldn't mix. Are you comfortable?
Well, it's difficult to say so, but definitely the interference on the day-to-day operation is something that we should be fighting to maintain. Taking it from politics, yes, but doesn't mean that we cannot speak and work and collaborate with government.
And that's one of the things, isn't it? The perception, I think, for a lot of people in terms of Russia, in terms of dealing with the top level, that it's pretty dictatorial, it's quite a closed shop. What has your experience been of working here and helping to set up the World Cup?
This is my fourth visit to Russia, and really I could not feel on my day-to-day interaction with them this, prominent presence of the state on the day-to-day business, and the decisions are taken without any government involvement.
Already successful in her role as a footballer's wife and a high-powered working mum of three, Samoura is definitely making an impact in the latest chapter of her career. But for all her progress in issues off the pitch, there's one thing on it she can't control.
What hope have you got that Senegal might be here at the World Cup?
Well, I think that we have a great team, and maybe one day, when we'll still be all alive, we'll see a Senegalese team lifting, and that will be really a dream that comes true for me.
Amanda Davis, CNN, St. Petersburg, Russia.